What is going on, pro wrestling fans? Welcome back to Squared Circle Speak, the wrestling YouTube channel where we talk about wrestling in all sorts of ways, including AEW. That's what we're talking about today, the week that was for AEW. I am Ryan. With me, as always, is longtime professional wrestling fan, my older brother, Captain Charisma, Nathan.
Ooh, I kind of like that one.
So we have some news and some results to get to. First, let's kick it off with AEW Dynamite live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The show kicked off with the patriarchy. Christian says that he's going to be the next world champion, and he says that he's going to beat Danielson so bad, Danielson will wish Bree had CTE. Damn.
He's always got some good ones. Let me tell you, I don't know if the crowd was ready for that one.
No. And then we had the AEW TNT Championship on the line as Jack Perry defends against Leo Rush. Rush did his typical stuff, speed, hitting the series of suicide dives. Rio at one point, Leo Rush hit a Spanish fly, got a 2 count. And then it was weird because like Jack Perry was the bigger man in this match.
Yeah,
he was doing like lawn darts and like all this shit, and it's so weird. He did a dragon suplex. He did another snapdragon, and then Leo hit a poison run at one point, but then Regal knee out of nowhere, hit 2 knees, and that was it. Not much of a match, but this was, I guess, the way to push Jack Perry. I don't know, man. Are you in favor of doing all these championship matches, or would you rather them not do as many of these matches that don't mean anything for championships?
I wish they would. I wish like they would have matches. Okay, so like, what did Leo Rush do to get this shot?
I don't think he did anything. I think
yeah, exactly. I wish they would. I wish, and they don't even have to be, say, number one contender match. They don't even have to say that. I wish they would just have them be in some kind of storyline or some kind of matches that progress their character to where they look like they should have a shot, where the crowd knows, hey, this guy's on the comeuppance. He should get a shot. Instead, they don't do that. So yeah,
I don't feel like
that's the only thing I don't like about these matches. If they would do that, I wouldn't feel so bad about all these matches. Because then, if you do that, here's the other thing: if you do that, the audience members think they have a shot.
Yeah,
and maybe they'd be more into it.
Well,
because right now it's like we already know who's going to win.
Yeah.
So
it's just, to me, I feel like this is just not helping. Like, it's not valuing. I don't think it's raising the championship at all by doing these random matches like this.
It's not raising the championship. It's not raising whoever's the champion.
Yeah. So
definitely not raising the challenger.
Yeah, because these matches where we know it's a squash match, essentially. It's like, what's the point? You're just giving out random championship matches to everyone. So when someone earns a championship match, it doesn't make sense because apparently you can earn a championship match without having to do anything to earn it. So when they do a number one contenders match, it's like, okay, but we just hadn't. Why did Leo Rush get a title match?
So exactly.
I'm not a big fan of these.
Like, see, if booking made sense in AEW, I would think that Ricochet would probably be the next in line to go after Jack Perry at some point and maybe take that belt off of him. But
nope,
we'll see.
Speaking of Ricochet, he was in our next match, but before that, Private Party and Commander hit the ring, but then Moxley, Claudio, and Pac and Shafir took out everybody. Pac got on the mic and said, "Enough is enough. This company is broken." He says he's a product of the environment. He's been lost for a very long time, but now he's got a purpose. Diplomacy has failed, and this company is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then we had Sammy Guevara versus Ricochet. 2 flippy dudes doing flippy stuff.
I haven't seen Sammy Guevara in a long time.
He is one half of the ROH Tag Team Champions.
That's why we haven't seen him. He's been in ROH. Man, I'll tell you what, you fucking knock out Jeff Hardy or whoever he knocked out, and next thing you know, you're demoted to fucking Ring of Honor. What the fuck?
This was fine. You know, it was a lot of, which is what we expect from a Ricochet Sammy Guevara match. A lot of flips, a lot of dives, a lot of big moves that go into other big moves, which go into other big moves, which is just a 2 count. I mean, you know, like he hit a destroyer into a diving cutter off the top and only got a 2 count. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
And then Sammy Ricochet did all of his stuff and got the win. So, but then out of nowhere, for no reason, the Beast Mortos here and tears Ricochet apart with a spear. And then Sammy saves him with a chair, and then they shake hands and hug. Why did Mortos come out and attack Ricochet? Was there something I'm missing? Like,
I have no idea, other than the fact that maybe they crossed paths back in fucking Lucha Underground.
Yeah. So then we get to the weird thing. So Darby Allin comes out and Moxley comes out and they get into it. So essentially what this led to is I just don't get it. Basically, Moxley says Darby Allin no longer has the world title shot at Grand Slam because he about killed Daniel Bryan. So Bryan Danielson's not going to be able to be he's not going to be able to be able to compete apparently, right? So it's gonna be Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley at Grand Slam. But then later in the show, the same show, by the way, it was announced that Nigel McGuinness comes out and says that if Bryan Danielson is able to compete, that Nigel McGuinness is getting a title shot at Grand Slam.
Speaking of people getting a title shot that have why?
But if you're, Moxley said Darby's not wrestling Danielson because Danielson can't compete. But then if Danielson can compete, he's not wrestling Darby, but he's wrestling Nigel McGuinness. What?
Yeah, it makes no
kind of convoluted, weird ass booking is this?
Yeah, that makes zero sense. I think basically what it comes down to is they want Darby to beat Bryan Danielson. They want Darby to be the one that beats him. But for some reason, if Bryan Danielson wants these dream matches, he has to have the belt on him. I don't know why. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But basically, he wants to probably wants into this match with Nigel. Don't know why they couldn't do it after Darby beats him, but apparently, if he wants to have some more matches before Darby gets that shot, I guess that's what's happening here. It doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't understand their logic unless they're like, oh, if Bryan Danielson gets beat, maybe that match with Nigel doesn't make sense. Like, why is he still wrestling? I don't know. I'm trying to make heads and tails out of it. I can't.
When this happened, I almost shut the show off. This was dumb. But Mariah May beat Queen Aminata in a women's world championship eliminator. Again, one of these matches where the, match was not at all, kind of everyone knew who was going to win. After the match, she says that she still hasn't had her championship celebration and that she misses Mina Shirakawa.
So these world championship eliminators, originally they said they're called eliminators because as long as that person's the champion, so as long as Mariah's made the champion, Queen Amidala can't get her another shot. She can't get a shot at the title. That's why they called her.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's still the case.
I don't think so. I'm sure there's an example out there where that's not the case.
I think they're just number one contendership matches now, and they just
don't want to call them number one contender match. Like, it's like if you beat the champion, then you get a future title shot, is what it is.
Yeah.
Eliminator just sounds easier to say.
I guess.
The Learning Tree beat the Iron Savages. Yawn. It's Jericho. And then, so then Jericho says, Orange Cassidy owes him $7,000. So then Orange Cassidy showed on the Tron and says he has his money, and they dump a ton of change into Jericho's Bentley as if that would make a fucking dent. Like, what? This was not no Stone Cold with the cement truck. I'll tell you that.
Definitely not.
Just a bunch of coins. Okay, you paid him. Like, what? And you didn't do any damage to his Bentley at all. Like, what was the point of this?
I don't know.
Then our main event, the tag team casino gauntlet, the tag team battle royal, with all these teams. It came down to the undisputed, acclaimed, or undisputed era kingdom, whatever. It was actually, this was like, is this a tag? This was the gauntlet's like the tag team thing, isn't it? Or the like pinfall thing, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Dante and Fletcher and Ospreay get to win here. They pinned Dante of Top Flight to win.
So they have had 3 of these matches.
I still don't know the rules of these fucking matches. They've had.
What do you mean you don't know the rules?
I hate this shit. This is the one where it can end because they have different fucking gauntlet battle royal shit, and every one of them I get confused as which one is which.
They don't. This is the only one that's a gauntlet.
This is a gauntlet, but they also have battle royals, which is the exact same fucking match. It's just
no, because those are over the top rope.
Anyway, we just had one of these for the world title, and now we have another one.
But anyway, we've had 3 of these matches. This is the 3rd one that they've had in AEW, and Will Ospreay has won all 3.
It's annoying. Why is he competing with Fletcher? Why is he going after the tag team titles in the first place? I don't.
Because Don Callis made him.
Who gives a shit?
Yes, you didn't see that?
I saw it. I just don't care about it.
Story, Ryan. It was a story.
But why?
Story. Because he says he owes him.
For what?
For getting him his title shots and getting him his
for getting Fletcher in, I guess. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Fletcher friends or whatever.
Don Callis said he made him, and so he owes him, and so yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well. Anyway. On to Rampage.
Don Callis knew that Will Ospreay, he said in the promo that he had not lost one of these matches, so he wanted him to be in it.
So they're acknowledging that Ospreay's just the king.
They're acknowledging he's really good at these matches.
So Rampage, start off, Nathan. I'll give you one guess. Who started this show off? That's right. Rampage's favorite group, the Conglomerate.
Oh, yeah.
Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly defeated the Dark Order in 10 minutes. Way too long. Should have been about 3.
Yeah, that's way too long.
Matt Taven and Mike Bennett in the back challenged Guevara and Dustin Rhodes to an ROH tag team title match in a no honor match. The challenge is made for next Saturday in a bunkhouse brawl match.
Oh.
I don't know why they did an ROH storyline on AEW, but here we are. Camille beat Robin Renegade. Who cares? Roderick Strong beat
Robin Renegade's getting kicked out, her butt kicked every week.
So Chris Daniels did it.
Is she the Brooklyn Brawler of the AEW women's division?
Apparently. Chris Daniels did an interview where he said he is tired of the Elite abusing their power. So he says, you know what? I'm challenging Jack Perry for the TNT Championship on Collision Saturday.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, didn't he just abuse his power?
Yeah, what the hell?
What are we doing?
Wait a minute.
Roderick Strong beat some dude named Beef. That is all capital letters, BEEF. Beef! Roderick Strong wins. Saraya and Harley Cameron beat Marty Bell and Allison Kay. Hater walks out and Saraya runs from the ring, and then Hayter knocked out Harley. And then
Where
your
the
main
hell
event,
did where the hell did Marty Bell and Allison Kay come from?
I that kind of sucks. I'm actually like I used to be fans of theirs, and now they're just jobbing out on fucking Rampage.
Yeah.
And then your main event, Takeshita versus Action Andretti. Takeshita gets the win. This was probably the best match, but that isn't saying much.
Right.
That was Rampage. Collision started off with the TNT Championship match: Jack Perry versus Christopher Daniels. I mean, Perry won. Perry's wrestled two. He defended his title twice in the same week. I feel like this is getting out of hand with these shadow matches.
Yeah, who did he defend this against?
Huh?
Who did he defend against on this one?
Christopher Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Because Daniel just said, I'm going to give myself a title match. Because they're abusing their power. So I'm going to abuse my power and give myself a title match.
Right.
Jack Perry wins. Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Hologram took on Mortos, Aria Davari, and Tony Nese.
Hey, Hologram remembered what show he's supposed to be on this one.
Yeah, he wrestled on the right show. Hologram wins. Hologram is now 9-0. If they're gonna start keeping track of this shit, I'm gonna be so upset, dude.
Oh,
Like,
well, they always keep track of. What are you talking about? It's always on the graphic.
yeah, but if we're gonna do a Goldberg-esque streak for Hologram. After the match, Mortos attacks Hologram. So Mortos, I guess, is just beating everybody.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's just attacking everybody now. I don't know. We got a video package of Orange Cassidy saving Mystico at a. So this is a little controversy here, Nathan. Jericho wrestled Mystico in AAA.
Mm-hmm.
He lost.
Mm-hmm.
But on commentary and in the video, they said Jericho beat Mystico. They edited the video to make it seem like Jericho won.
What the?
And then they showed Orange Cassidy coming in and saving him. But yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have a feeling AAA's. I have a feeling
Or
that
CMLL
AAA
it was CMLL, but whatever. Yeah.
Oh, CMLL, yeah. Damn, yeah, they might get a little upset about that. They already put a mask on him when he was supposed to be an unmasked wrestler.
Yeah.
So, wasn't that Mystico or was that somebody else?
I had no idea, dude.
Anyway, they keep messing up all of their stuff. So,
yeah,
not a good way to have a conglomeration.
I get it. If it was edited, if it was Jericho doing it, where it was like Jericho said he didn't, that makes sense. But this was Tony Schiavone saying it on commentary.
Right.
So it makes it weird. Like if
Yeah.
Jericho came out and said I didn't lose, but it fits with the character, right?
Right.
To have your main announcer say it when everyone's got the fucking internet now. Yeah.
That's a little messed up.
We had Mariah May having a talk in the back, and some chick named Yuka comes out in a very, very annoying little girl Japanese schoolgirl voice. Just says, I want title. And then Mariah says, you gotta get in line. And she goes, okay. And they wonder why people call them out on saying these Japanese, like, why? What the fuck was I don't know who this was. Who's Yuka Sakazaki?
That's that one. Does she look like a genie?
No, this was a chick I don't think I've seen before. I don't remember seeing this chick. She's really short.
It could be one of two people. It could be that one that they had there that one time. It was like she's like a comedy wrestler. She was like real annoying.
She has been there before, apparently, but
I think it's her. And that would make that's why she has that annoying voice.
It's fucking God, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, it was like really high pitched. It was like she was like a little kid, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah, that's who that is. That's who that is.
We were Yuta beat Anthony Henry, and Yuta is completely out of his mind because he doesn't know what's going on with the whole Daniel Bryan stuff. We were Yuta got the win. Anthony Henry is one of the He's one. His team's the team with. Oh no, never mind. I don't know who that is. Oh, he
I
works.
know.
He's one of the workhorsemen with
Okay.
JD Drake. He's in that tag team.
No, no wonder I don't know.
Yeah. But we were you to beat him real quickly. He hit Kato mutilation, and then he like starts freaking out, but the referee calls him down. So we were you just kind of just freaking out because he don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh, at least he's got a character.
I mean, he's a little bit more interesting than just being straight laced Lou Yuta. So,
Yep.
you know. Private Party and Commander versus John Cruz, Lord Crew, and Ren Jones.
Okay.
Obviously, Private Party and Commander. Was this the match that was supposed to happen on Dynamite before they got their ass kicked?
I guess so.
They won. Serena Deeb took on Yuka Sakazaki, so this chick wrestled. She gets the win. She won with the magical girl splash. I'm not a fan of these Japanese gimmicks, dude. I'm not trying. I'm not racist, and I'm not trying. But I don't like gimmicks where they're playing like a little kid. And I don't.
But Serena Deeb was like this badass for like
Yeah,
2 or 3 months, and now
she's just a jobber again.
her and Deanna Prazo, man, what the fuck?
This was not a good match. Apparently, this was Yuka's first match. She broke her leg a while ago, so this was her first match back. So hopefully she's. But this was not a good match. Like they didn't. I don't think
I
Serena.
mean, she did a magical girl splash. I think that is the genie chick.
It might be. She might have changed her.
Yeah, no, that's the genie chick. It's not the other chick I was telling you. She's been there the whole time.
She
Yeah,
just
you could. She's got hurt, but yeah, she's been there the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This wasn't a good match. They didn't flow right, and I think her first match back may have been the issue, but yeah, it was not.
Yeah.
Not great. The Bang Bang Gang beat Cage of Agony in a 6-man tag. Queen Aminata beat Robin Renegade. FTR took on the Grizzled Young Veterans.
How in the hell do they have so many matches on this collision show?
They're all 3 minutes long.
This is insane.
Most of these matches were like 5 minutes. It's just they flew through them. At the main event, FTR versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. FTR get the win, which I'm not happy about because the Grizzled Young Veterans just show up. And they already lose. FTR, once again, if you're not FTR or you're not the Young Bucks, you don't have a chance in this tag team division.
It's freaking bullcrap.
The Outrunners come out after the show to break it up because the teams keep fighting. And then FTR and Outrunners shake hands and do all this weird flexing, and that's how the show ends up.
Jesus Christ.
FTR hitched they're the Jerichos of the tag team division. They've hitched their wagon to the hot new popular tag team, and they're gonna just ride their coattails to stay popular.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't like that. Grizzly Young Veterans should win. I don't like the way the AEW book stuff because right now, especially with the women, you could have Deanna Prazo, Serena Deeb. They all should still be getting matches on TV with actual opponents, not just people that come back for one every once in a while. And if you did that, you'd have a better roster. You'd have more, people would think these chicks each have a shot at winning the belt. Where's Jamie Hayter? I didn't hear her name on this week.
She came out for like a second and ran off Soraya on Rampage or whatever. That's all she did this week.
And then you have where DMD, like Britt Baker had that match and now she's gone.
Yep.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so obviously Dynamite was the best show.
Yeah, we don't even have to talk about it. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was the best show.
Right. Still rumors, basically. I mean, I don't understand this. So you got somebody like Sean Ross Sapp who's got credibility. I mean, he doesn't like reporting stuff unless he's fairly certain on it.
Yeah.
And he has basically said ink has been put to paper on this AEW deal with Warner Brothers, but yet Tony Khan says it hasn't. What is happening?
It's so weird. I have heard, I've looked into that, and apparently I've heard that the Warner Brothers has sent the deal over to Tony Khan, and Tony Khan has yet to sign it, is what I've heard now. So I don't know but yeah, we've heard for multiple times that this deal is done. It's going to be announced anytime now, and yet no announcement and nothing official yet, and we just keep hearing it's going to happen. We're going to stay. We're gonna stay here. We're getting a good deal, and then nothing.
Yeah.
So what's the whole? If Tony Khan keeps saying we're gonna stay, and if it's true that they have sent the contract over, what the hell's going on?
I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't like the deal, but if he doesn't like, surely he doesn't think just because we have this rumor of Fox, right?
Yeah.
Now I've heard a rumor that it could be Fox Sports,
which is way on the low of the totem pole, by the way.
Yeah. But we've heard this rumor that Fox might get an AEW show. Surely he's not thinking he can negotiate with Fox and get more money out of Warner.
They would just drop him, probably.
That's what
that's our deal. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, surely not, but I don't know. That's just my speculation. Yeah. I don't know what the deal's going on, but that's the one news I got. Ryan, you got any more AEW news?
Just real quickly, nothing much else. Thunder Rosa's had a concussion, so she's going to be out for a couple more weeks.
Damn.
Toni Storm is back in Stardom. She will be challenging for the IWGP Women's Championship on October 5th. Challenging Mayu Iwatani. So Toni Storm back in IWGP in Stardom, so that might be where she's doing for a while. She may not be back on AEW for a little bit. Other than that, no. We have rumored teases of Bobby Lashley's tease that he could be showing up in AEW. He had a new blog and basically said, didn't really say anything actually. he had a huge announcement, was the blog post or the vlog post, and then he said, he goes, I've seen so many articles about what I'm going to do. And he goes, I can't control any of that. So, woo! Big announcement by Bobby Lashley. I do think that's where I don't see him going to TNA. So if he's going anywhere in wrestling, it's got to be AEW. So,
right.
But that's all I've got. No major news for AEW yet.
All right. If you like that episode of AEW Speak, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to hear some more AEW Speak, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when we upload some more AEW Speak. And we will see you next tomorrow for a special episode where we're going to do a quiz, Ryan. We're going to figure out what quiz we're going to do. We're going to do a quiz, and hopefully we do a lot better than what we have been.
Yeah, trivia is back. And if you like that, plus the rest of the week, we got some other fun things. We're going to be doing a fantasy booking, and we're going to be rewatching an old TV show episode. So I'm not going to spoil it yet, but it's going to be pretty fun to talk about. So thank you, and we will see you tomorrow for more Squared Circle Speak.